Iran unleashed heavy missile barrages on Israel as it declared revenge for the killing of senior security official Ali Larijani. Khorramshahr 4, Qadr, and Ahmad missiles slammed into Israeli targets, as Iran kept up near non-stop salvos under Operation True Promise 4. In under 24 hours, 4 major barrages pounded Israeli cities and US bases, as Iran and its allies say they are avenging their martyrs across multiple fronts. Iran and Hezbollah rockets and missiles sent 192 Israelis to the hospital in a single day. How long can Israel absorb this pace of fire? Iran continued its declared revenge strikes after the reported killing of former top security official Ali Larijani, keeping up pressure on Israeli targets. On March 18th, the IRGC said it struck over 100 targets in Tel Aviv during the 61st wave of Operation True Promise 4. In this wave, Iran launched multi-warhead Khorramshahr 4 and Qadr missiles, along with Ahmad and Kibar Shikam projectiles, against Israeli sites. IRGC statements claimed these attacks had disintegrated or severely disrupted Israel's multi-layered, advanced air defense systems during the barrage. Iranian sources also reported a partial blackout in parts of Tel Aviv, saying the power disruptions further complicated ongoing rescue and emergency operations. Air raid sirens were sounded across central Israel as the IDF detected the incoming Iranian missile barrage and activated its alert systems. According to Iranian and regional media, this was Iran's 4th attack on Israeli territory since midnight local time on March 18th. The latest waves followed Israel's March 17th announcement that it had killed Iran's national security chief Ali Larijani in a targeted strike. Iranian leaders had vowed direct revenge for Larijani's killing, warning that Israel would pay a heavy price for the assassination. Israeli emergency services confirmed the deaths of a couple who were heading to a shelter in Ramat Gan when they were caught in the missile fire. In total, 192 Israelis were reported injured in the past 24 hours amid the latest attacks, according to the Times of Israel on March 18th. Israel's health ministry said 4 of the injured were in moderate condition and 177 were in good condition, with the rest treated for minor injuries and shock. Since February 28th, a total of 3,727 people have been admitted to hospitals due to the war, with 74 of them still receiving treatment as of March 18th. Separately, the IRGC said it also conducted the 60th wave of Operation True Promise 4, reported on March 18th as another major strike package. This wave was described as a hybrid operation targeting both US bases in the Middle East and locations in the West Bank. The 60th wave of Iran's Operation True Promise targeted Al-Udeid base in Qatar, Al-Azraq base in Jordan, Al-Dufra base in Abu Dhabi, Ali Al-Salem base in Kuwait, Al-Kaj base in Saudi Arabia. IRGC statement said the strikes also targeted an Israeli air logistics and supply center in Ashdod, as well as facilities linked to the Rafael weapons complex. Iran reported firing long and medium-range missiles in this phase, including Ahmad, Qiyam, Zulfikar, and Desfal systems, at military and infrastructure targets. Cruise missiles and suicide drones were also employed, with Iranian sources stressing the precision and coordination of these combined attacks. The IRGC said this particular operation was carried out in revenge for the killing of General Gholam Reza Soleimani. Gholam Reza Soleimani, head of the Basij Mostazafan organization, had been killed in earlier US-Israeli strikes, according to Iranian media. IRGC communiques also announced the earlier launch of Wave 59 of Operation True Promise 4 on March 17th, continuing the rolling series of missile and drone attacks. In that wave, Iran said it fired Hajj Qassem missiles in tribute to slain IRGC Quds Force Commander Qassem Soleimani, aligning the operation symbolically with his killing.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the US will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is, how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.